they don't care. They don't. And you can't make them care. Like, I know as much as you want to, as much as you feel like, man, people should be more like how you are, you want them to be like considerate and caring and loving and kind and all the things that you are, right? But they're not. And you can't force them to do what you want them to do. Period.
To some, boundaries are just placing limits. To me, it's where the limitless things begin.
Hello, hello, hello. And thank you for tuning into the Boundaries and More podcast with Jess Abraham. I am your host, Jess Abraham, your favorite boundaries coach. And today's episode is brought to you by Joyful Styles. Joyful Styles is a lifestyle brand that provides premium quality apparel that promotes joy and positivity. Joyful Styles believes how we approach a situation matters. And choosing to be joyful makes all the difference. You have the power, and it's time to embrace it. So, get your Joyful Styles apparel at joyfulstyles.com. That's JoyfulStylez.com. Let's go, let's go. Look, for those of you who have not yet taken that boundaries quiz, I'm going to just suggest that you just pause right now. Take some time out to take that boundaries quiz. The link for you is in the show notes, right? That link is in the show notes. However, you're more than welcome to text me. Text me the word boundaries to 210-801-9153. And I'll get it sent right over to you. Like, y'all, man, it's for you. It's for your benefit. See where you are now and see where you're like, as you progress, right? See as you progress and know this stuff is working for you, right? Or it's not, right? Either way. But I'm like, get a gauge on where you are now. You need the starting point, right, y'all? But y'all, I'm ready to get into this episode today. I am so ready, y'all, because man, this it's been interesting, right? So y'all, I have a list, a running list with a plethora amount of titles or notes or things for different podcast episodes, right? Just jotted down things, so things I can discuss here on the podcast and things of that sort. And I'm looking at the list and I'm just like, nah, I ain't feeling none of these things. Like, nah, not this week. So I was like, man, at first I didn't really know what to come and talk to y'all about. Like, again, I got some episode suggestions, titles, things like that come to me randomly. Like some of these episodes that y'all hear now, I wrote this down 2 years ago, but it just developed now and it was a time, right? But it's just like things like, y'all, but anyway, out of all the things on that list, I'm just like, no, God, I really don't know what to talk to your people about this week. I know these ain't it though. Like none of these right here is it, right? So I'm like, God, help me out. Like, what do you want me to talk to your people about? And I always ask this, like, even when I write things down, but it's just like, it's just different. I was like, man, I don't know. Like, are we going to have a podcast episode this week? I don't know. Because I ain't want to just bring anything to y'all, but it's just like in my spirit, I just know those topics weren't it right now. So it finally came to me, y'all. I'm just out and about running errands and whatnot. And I'm just like, God, just show me, what you want me to talk to your people about. And y'all, it came to me, y'all, like, yo, they don't care. You see it. They don't care, y'all. And I know this is something that you already know. This is something that you've been feeling in your heart and your spirit and your soul. And you know they don't care. But it's like, you still want them to, right? We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that a little later in the episode. But it's just like, y'all, they don't care. Okay. I'm letting you know, I'm letting you hear it, right? Because you know this, you feel this, but I'm gonna let you hear it today and let you know, y'all, they don't care. And I promise you, y'all, if they don't want to care, you can't make them care. I know you want them to so bad, but okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna slow myself down because yeah, I wanna like just show y'all the simplest day-to-day examples. Y'all, I told you I was out and about and like for the last week or two, and then I'm just thinking about it like, man, like what is it? And I'm just seeing people and I'm just observing and I'm like, bro, this is why. Well, before I get into that, okay, before I get into that again, to slow myself down, I'm excited. I'm excited and I'm ready to get into it. First, I was like, what am I talking about? Now I'm like, I'm ready to get into it. I got it, right? But y'all, I'm gonna start here. Most people are self-centered by nature. Like it just is what it is. I don't know exactly where how and when it happened exactly. Maybe it happened back with Adam and Eve and the apple and whatnot. I don't know. But what I do know and experience being a human being in this world is most people are self-centered by nature. Like it is what it is, right? Now, yeah, I'm about to get ahead of myself, right? People, I'll say it because, yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about it later. But it's like people construe this and they misuse this term, I believe, and it's like they classify these people as selfish and all the things and that. So no, what it really is they're self-centered. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say it now. Like I was gonna say that, but like, look, if you have not listened to the episode "The Truth About Selfish," I suggest highly suggest that you go listen to that episode today. The truth about selfish is different. Like, yeah, people, y'all, you probably somebody you consider these people to be selfish, and people calling you selfish, or if you think people will call you selfish if you do certain things, but it's like that's not it, right? It's not it. Most people are self-centered, right, by nature. But then, okay, I'm gonna keep it going because again, you go listen to the episode "The Truth About Selfish," and I get into all that, right? But like, yo, today, so I'm just looking like this is why, right? This is why people cut you off in traffic. Or they cutting other people off. Like you in the car and you observing somebody else getting cut off and people doing the things like this. Like this is why y'all the simplest things, because listen, they don't care. People aren't worried about the next person and what they got going. People are focused on themselves and what they got going on and what they want to do. They don't care that they can potentially cause an accident and hurt other people and all these things. They don't care about that. They care about, I'm in this lane now, but I want to be in that one, so I'm going to that one. The end. Like most people are self-centered by nature. They're not thinking about you. They don't care. They don't care. This is why people are having their heads down with their cars rolling because they think they're so sweet and we can text and do all the things while they driving, and then boom, hit somebody, get in an accident because they weren't expecting the car to suddenly stop or cut them off and things like that. They're focused on their own thing. They don't care about you and what you got going on. Like you know this already, but I'm here to tell you, they don't care. They don't care, y'all. Like I'm saying this. Like there's sometimes maybe you're doing this, right? I'm talking to you today. You know who you are. You know who you are, you people pleaser, you know who you are. Listen, like you're so like worried about and focused on wearing certain outfits. When like when you go in certain places and all the things, because it's like you want to impress certain people or you want to come off as a certain way or whatever, not necessarily because you like a certain thing or you want to do that, because I'm all for if you like it and it brings you joy, you do that, boo-boo, okay? Right? Everywhere I go, I'm wearing some Joyful Styles apparel because that's what brings me joy. That's just happy. Like, look, I'm wearing it because this is what it is. Get you some Joyful Styles apparel if you haven't already as well. Okay, that link for you is in the show notes. I even got a discount code for y'all who listening to this podcast right now. The link for you, the discount code for you is in the show notes as well. So go and get the Joyful Styles apparel and use that discount code. Okay, yeah, but I'm moving on from that. But it's like you want to wear certain outfits because you want to impress this one and that one, and they really don't care, y'all. They really don't. I promise you. I promise you, like most people won't even remember what you was wearing like 5 minutes after you leave their presence. Like they won't, right, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all, y'all. And look, I'm a little embarrassed about this, just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Because listen, y'all, I was having a full blown um conversation with someone like via video, right? And we were having a video call and it was about like an hour long. And I'm like on this call with them. Most of the call was, centered on what I have going on, things of that. So it was like the call was intentionally more me focused. So I was just, being me and, talking and, things, whatever. Okay. So I'm on the call, and after an hour being on this call with this person, after I get off the call, y'all, I was just thinking like, man, it's so interesting how like we are as people. I'm like, bruh, I don't even remember what this person was wearing. And we was on the call for a whole hour, like on video. Like I'm here, we on video. I was like, I think they had this color and that color, or maybe it was like this. Like I don't even know. Like I couldn't even say with certainty what they had on. Not even in that same statistic, right? Not even 5 minutes after the call, I'm like thinking about it, like, what? I don't even know, because again, I didn't necessarily care what they had on, right? It wasn't important to me. What we were having a conversation about what was important to me, not necessarily what they was wearing. Right now, I'm just saying, y'all, and you out here, you doing all these things and trying to impress the wrong people. I'm just saying. Like, get it together, honey. Get it together. I'm not saying you can't be out here looking all cute. Do you, boo boo? Look the cutest as you gonna look. Do your thing, style and profile. Do your thing, honey, but do it for you, not because you looking to impress this one and that one and all the different things. Like, that's not what we doing. It's for you. Do it for you. I promise you, they don't care. They don't. Even sometimes when people compliment you on certain things, like, girl, that's cute, honey. That's cute, sis. That's whatever. Like, oh my gosh, where did you get XYZ? Unless they go get it right away or pull it up right away. Then I forgot too after y'all not finished talking about it. They might remember, oh, that was a cute bag. They probably didn't even remember, more than likely don't remember the details. Oh, that was a cute shirt. Don't even remember exactly what the shirt was like. Like, I'm telling you, people, they don't remember. Like, I had an episode, because this is coming in my head right now. And as I'm talking about this, like, they forgot. It was more focused on, like, certain things about people and all this stuff. But I'm like, bruh, these people don't care. People don't care. So again, if you're going to do these things, do it for you. Do it because it brings you joy. Do it because it brings you peace. Do it because it brings you happiness. Do it because it helps you grow. Not because somebody else said you should, or not because you think they going to think this, that, if you don't, or if you do. Or, man, you hear that? That sounds confusing. Why are you doing that to yourself? Stop it. Stop it right now. Like, you got this. Okay. You don't do it to impress you, right? Not the next one. Right. I'm just saying, like, most of the time, some boos don't even care necessarily, but I'm just saying that's a whole nother story. I'm talking about the general masses, right? Like, people doing it for all the wrong reasons. I promise you, they don't care. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just kept seeing it everywhere. Like, and it was so apparent. I'm like, I will go record this episode because, bruh, people got to hear it. They know this, but they need to hear this. They don't care. Okay. All right. They don't care. I'm going to keep it moving because I'm letting y'all know, like, because it's so important to me, because you out here being a people pleaser, right? And it's like you losing. And I don't want you to lose. I want you to win and win some more. I'm just saying. But you out here losing because you want them to care, right? And then they don't care, but you want them to care and be as considerate as you are and all these different things. They're not. Newsflash. They're not. They don't care, and more than likely, most people won't ever care. They just won't. Like, there's some people that's close to you, they'll start to care. right? They might not care at first, but then they might care a little more, especially if you mention it to them. Specifically, if you mention it to them, not just don't just expect them to be a person that you want them to be, and you ain't even letting them know anything. Like, that not gonna work, honey. I don't even remember which episode it is, but I talked about this on a recent episode. Matter of fact, I wanna get that record. Yeah, I don't even remember. I think it was probably communicating boundaries episode. But either way, y'all like they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. So y'all stop it. Stop trying to be out here pleasing other people when you should be pleasing yourself. Like, you should be focusing on what pleases you, what brings you joy, what brings you peace, what brings you happiness. Like, you, okay, y'all? I'm gonna say it. Like, I said it, like, be more selfish. Because right now you doing little to none. Right? Be more selfish. Think about you more. Put your mask on first. It's not just a saying. It's for real. You will die if you don't. I'm just saying. And I'm just saying, there's so many people that care about you, right? There's a lot of them. I promise you, there's probably more in the world that don't care about you. For sure. Just being honest. I told y'all, I don't know what episode it was, but they used to call me Honest Abe back in the days. Okay, but I'm just saying, just be honest. Most people don't care about you, won't care about you, whatever. But the people closest to you, or people that you meet and grow with and stuff, they will be some people that care. But I'm just saying, y'all, do the things for the right reasons, okay? That's what I'm just saying. Again, if you have not listened to the episode, The Truth About Selfish, go listen to that episode today, honey. Today. Like, I want to know you listening to the episode. I'm going to see if you listening or not. Like, I don't know you personally, but I'm gonna see when those like numbers change. Like, oh, they listen to that episode too on this day. Oh, okay. They actually listen to what I said. Shout out to them. Let me know who you are too, right? Give me that feedback. If you're listening to this on the audio version, there's a link in the show notes that you can click to give me your feedback. Tell me how the podcast been blessing you, or something that you will want me to go deeper in, or discuss more, or whatever. Like, share your thoughts and your concerns or your questions and all of those things. Like, share that in that link with me, right? Like, do that. For the rest of you, like, and all of you, actually, you're welcome to follow us on follow us on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. And you can send me a message there as well. Again, that's on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Like, yo, let's get into it, okay? Like, I'm here to help you. That's what I want to do. I want to free you up as much as possible. Again, a lot of these things, like, you just don't know how and when and why. I'll tell you, the when is now. But you need some assistance with that, and I got you. As much as God allows me to, yeah, I got you. All right, like, come on now. Remember, they don't care, but I do. I do. I care about you, and I care about you winning. I care about you being a better you. I care about you having that life that you desire. Like, that's important to me. Y'all, I've been having so many different conversations with people lately, and it keeps coming up. Y'all, I promise you. If you have not listened to this episode, go listen to this episode called Stop Running, right? I have an episode titled Stop Running, y'all, because, and part of me, like, me too, y'all, I've been running. I've been attempting to run from this work and doing this stuff like multiple times, but it just keep coming back. Like, nope, this is where you're supposed to be. This is where you're supposed to be. And these are who you're supposed to be helping, period. The end, okay? Run all you want. I'm just going to bring you back right here. I'm going to bring somebody into your life where this is what you're going to assist them with, and we're going to just keep it moving because this is what you're supposed to be doing. I'm like, all right, I give in. All right, I got it. I'm not just going to go lay up and be on vacation and go do all the stuff only, right? I'll do that in addition too. But y'all, I'm here for you. I'm here for you because I promise you, y'all, there's a lots of other things that I could be doing. I don't know if they're going to be as fulfilling as this is, but there will definitely be, I'll be happy doing them. Like, just chilling in certain things, doing certain, just chilling, having a good time, Like, yeah, kicking it with people that I love and care about, all the things. Like, I do those things now, but this is like in addition to that, right? But I love it. It's so fulfilling, y'all. Every time I have a conversation with someone, so I'll just say one of you, right? I have a conversation with one of you, and and your people pleasing just gets a little less and less and less and less, because that means you're growing and growing and growing, and you're getting it and getting it. It just lights me up. It's exciting to me. I'm so excited. Yo, I'm excited about it all. Like, y'all are such a blessing. I thank God all the time. Even when I try to like run, like, God, thank you, God, for bringing me, like, thank you, God, for allowing me to do this, showing me this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, child. Okay, y'all. Don't whew, okay, I'm just saying. Now look, back to they don't care. Okay. They don't care. Now, listen, now, I want y'all to hear me and hear me clearly. I am not saying go out here and be like full blown like those folks. Like, that is not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying part of what I'm saying is find your people who care. Right. And that's in the communities that you are in. I have a community. You want to be a part of my community? Come through. Let's have a good time and free you up there. Like, and it's just not now we gonna have a great time, because I just love I love to have fun. I love to be joyful. I love to, do the things that bring me joy. And part of that, we do that. But y'all, it's a whole yo, especially like you. Okay, let me slow down, because I'm excited about it all. Like, it's so many things that you could do, but it's like, and we did, like, man, in the community, I'll be doing Q&A sessions, lives, like different topics and things of that. So just exclusive stuff that won't be happening for the masses, right? But you get a front row seat. I'm just saying, right? Your own personal community, and you get to your specific questions answered and things of that sort. Now, like, I'm just saying, come and join me there in the Boundaries and More community. That's community.boundariesandmore.com, right? Again, that's community.boundariesandmore.com. Come join me there. Like, yeah, things are gonna be amazing. I'm revamping some stuff in the community, but it's okay. You can still come through and we can have a great time together. It's a whole like app for you, things of that sort. It's a whole, it's the whole vibe. Okay, come through. All right. But for those of you who decide to, you know what, you want more than the community. Being in the community is cool with the people and all the things, but you want some more like super, super focused one-on-one interactions like with me. Like, let's do that. Like, you're welcome to do that. Apply to work with me. That link for you is in the show notes as well. However, you can also go to jazzabraham.com/apply. Again, that's jazzabraham.com/apply. Don't forget the /apply. But just click the link in the show notes. It makes it a lot easier for you. I've done that. So just click that link and you can work with me one-on-one, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not flying by the seat of my pants, right? Maybe back in the day, long, long ago, over a decade ago, when it was like more focused work. Yeah. Like, okay, because I didn't really know, but that ain't it now. God gave it to me. Like, God showed me exactly what I've been doing over the years, helping people, blessing people, and like, changing and transforming people's lives. Like, and I have a whole curriculum for you, right? It's a whole laid out process and everything for you, right? I even have it for like, look, today do this, do that, next day this week do that. Like, it's a whole thing, y'all. I'm not playing these games. Like, I've been putting in the work for y'all, okay? But it's like, so it's a whole thing. It's a whole process. And but again, you get that more like catered one-on-one interaction, and it's like some of my favorite way of coaching is definitely those more intimate sessions, y'all. But it's like, come through. Like, again, if that's for you, you know what to do. I giving you all the stuff, just the links for you are in the show notes. But I'm just saying, the least you can do for yourself, though, again, is to take that boundaries quiz. Okay. Take that boundaries quiz. That link for you, again, is in the show notes. Or you can text me the word boundaries to 210-801-9153. I got you. Okay, look, y'all. All right, man, I'm getting ready to get out of here because I'm excited for this. Like, yeah, I could go on this. I'm just thinking like, bro, they don't care. They don't. And you can't make them care. Like, I know as much as you want to, as much as you feel like, man, people should be more like how you are. You want them to be like considerate and caring and loving and kind and all the things that you are, right? But they're not. And you can't force them to do what you want them to do. Period. They don't care. Again, the people that really love and care about you, like for real, they will adjust. They'll make some adjustments. If you, again, when you voice it. Because you can't just assume that people should be like you when they're not. We're different human beings, y'all. I'm just saying, don't be on that delusional stuff. I talked about this before, again, like communicating boundaries episode. Don't be on that. Don't be doing that. Like, you know what? Yeah, again, let me get out of here before I get into something else, y'all. But y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. Each of you who come back and listen every single week, y'all. Man, I love y'all. I do. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, thank you. Thank you. I say that all the time. Thank you for listening. I really mean that because I do. I appreciate you listening. But what you can do for me though, like part of like what you can do is to apply this stuff. Apply it. Like, do something with the information. Don't just like hear it and just set it and forget it. Right? They don't care. Like, y'all, matter of fact, thank you, Holy Spirit. Give y'all something practical to do today with this. Like, they don't care. Write out some stuff that you feel that you're seeing or observing in your life that you believe that people just don't care about. Right? Like, when you write that out, then we can decide, or you can decide, because I don't know if you're going to reach out or not. I'm more than willing to help you. But however, you can do this on your own, but you can decide, like, okay, what's important to you, like now, so that you can voice, right? Write all these things out that people you feel or believe that people just aren't caring about, but you would like them to. And then once you get that out of your head, you look at the list and see what's in the most important thing that you can voice for them to care about right now, right? I'm gonna just say that again. Write the list with no particular order. But once you write the list, I want you to go back to the list and look at, okay, what is something that we need to address right now? Like, if they don't do this right now, it's gonna be a problem, right? Now, and again, and this is specifically for the people in your immediate circle, the people that like maybe your close friends and family and things of that. So, like those people who care about you and who are more than willing to adjust accordingly and things of that sort. Now, this is not for the masses. This is not for the masses and the people that's cutting you off in traffic and cutting other people. This ain't for them, right? They just don't care, and they're not gonna care about you. Like that. You like, bruh, they not forgot you after they done cut you off. They don't even matter anymore. Like that, you never mattered to them in the first place, and you definitely don't matter after they cut you off. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, okay, that's another story. But again, write that out and do that. Right? That's real practical for y'all can do today. I always make sure I give something like super tangible and practical that you can like do right away. And I believe that'll be a good place to start here. So, yeah, y'all, that's it. That's what I got for you this week. That's what I got for you today. Yeah, I'm just saying the ones y'all know. I'm talking to you right now. It's been pulling on you. You know you supposed like, I need to just stop playing games and go and become a part of the community, or I need to go ahead and apply to work with Jazz. I need to go ahead and I ain't even take the boundaries quiz yet. Jazz been saying this in every episode. Take the quiz. She don't even mention the community and applying and all the things and all the other stuff, but she said take the quiz every single episode, and I still haven't taken the quiz. Like, you know what? I want to start there. Yeah, that's you. You do that. Do that right now. Right? Just pause it, or just the episode about over now. Just go ahead, take that quiz. It's okay. Go take that quiz and we go from there. Start the process. Do something to initiate and show me that, yeah, you really about that life, and you care about your situation. You care about your circumstances. You care enough, and you wanting to do something about it. Like, really, y'all, like, to me, you want to get that when you show me that you want to get that gauge on where you are, I'm like, okay, they're serious. Like they can be a little serious here. They're like, at least even if you're not all the way serious, I'm like, you curious, right? You're curious enough, which is a start. So do that, all right? Okay, y'all, I'm out of here for real. All right. So y'all, look, take the time again to follow us on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Again, that's on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Y'all, I mean this. I mean this every single time, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, y'all. Like, man, I love this. God is good, y'all. All right, y'all, look, take the time out today to have an amazingly beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your week and be back here next week for more Boundaries and More with Jas Abraham. Talk to y'all then.